I I'm not as intense as I used to be, just in general. Um, and I'm not a trained professional in the dystonia space, so I'm not going to try to guess as to why that is. But out of that experience, I kind of brought this mindset that playing trombone is something I really enjoy. It's something I do for a living, but it is not my sole definition of me as a human. What I do is not who I am, which is contrary to what we're taught, maybe not intentionally, but what we pick up, especially when we're younger in school, like, I am my music. No, you're not. No, that's false. Like, I really enjoy running. I really enjoy craft beer. I really enjoy cats. Like, those components are equal or more to my makeup than trombone is. Because when you put all your eggs in one basket and then that basket breaks, what do? I had to figure out what to do because I had all my eggs in one basket and it broke. And it wasn't fun. So, and I bring that into my teaching too. Like, that's why I love asking my students about, hey, what'd you do over Christmas break? Oh, you went to your grandma's house. And what'd you eat? What kind of food do you like? What you like your grandma's dog? Awesome. Like, I like finding out about their life because I think that models for them that I don't only care about the trombone. Even with myself. Like, I have no problem taking days off now. I enjoy days off. In college, I didn't. In college, I was that guy that was in the practice room 7 a.m. when the building opened, and the security guards would have to kick me out at midnight when the building locked. And at that time in my life, that kind of dedication was what I needed to some degree because I had a lot of stuff to learn. I just started playing bass trombone when I started college, so I was playing catch up with, kids that started bass trombone in 8th grade in Texas. So that's where I was coming from then. And so I don't think I took a day off, like, ever. Like, I remember it was my second year of college. I was walking back to my dorm and my dad called me and my grandpa had just died. I just played a show with the big band at Western and he called to tell me that my grandpa had just died. I sat on the curb for about probably 10 minutes and I turned back around and went back to the practice room. That was just trombone was my coping mechanism because it was something that I knew I had control over for everything. But that bred a very unhealthy relationship. And I actively work against that now.
That is very interesting. And I mean, for a lot of students, they might get advice like, that's a necessary time of your life. But would you say that looking back, if you could do it differently, you would pull yourself back from that level of intensity and practice? I mean, do you look back and say, I 100% appreciate that I devoted that much time and that much energy to it and it was good then, but not now? Or do you wish you could go back and say, you know what? I needed some space in there. And if I had been a little bit wiser and a little older, I could have built this in.
Both. I think that degree of practice was what I needed because without me putting in that time then, I'm not where I am right now. but also like one day isn't going to kill me. And like, it doesn't have to be take a week off. It can be like, okay, like there was a big snowstorm my third year of college. So instead of just, university closed, everything was shut up. Instead of taking a couple days off, I broke into the music building to get my horn and was practicing into my closet in my apartment to help dampen the noise. I could have just taken 2 days off, but I didn't want to. And sometimes, most of the time, it was I just wanted to get better. I wanted to be the best that I could be. I don't like leaving unknowns on the table. But I kind of took that to a point that was not sustainable.